for the first time in ever, I'm doing 2 streams in a row. Not, I actually don't know if that's true, but definitely it has been true for the past, like, a while. So I found this channel called The Gamer's Bench. Now, oh wait, sorry, let me bring my microphone closer. My bad. Also, let me check if my, okay, yeah, this should be better. Should be. Okay, yeah, this should be better. Should be. Okay, cool. All right, so I found this channel called The Gamer's Bench, right? And he has like, I don't know, maybe 60 different playlists of video game music, right? Now, something that I've always wanted is not playlists that, I mean, playlists that are sorted by games are fine, like, you know, Kazooie and Tooie and DK64 and stuff. But often I want like a theme, like a mood, right? Not just like a single game soundtrack. So he has playlists like Power Station, Pirate, Aquatic Adventure, Swamp, Museum, Dark Cavern, like these themed playlists of video game soundtracks. So that each song is like, you know, like the same theme. So I found a pirate one, and I'm gonna let that play because pirate level, right? That's how that works, I think. So today, I'm actually gonna try to playtest this level. So I'm gonna swap over to display cap. Sure. Up to the bottom. Hold on. There we go. Okay. So, and I'm going to go here and start doing the things with the things. I think it's USA. Is it U or is it USA? I actually don't remember. I'm guessing it's U since all of these are U. So ROM updated. No. Ooh. Alright, so model importer. I might as well just give everything. Delete those things. I am back, and so are you, Pootis. Wow, we're so much alike. What's up? Glad you could join. We're getting so lonely here. There's no one to talk to. I'm just gonna leave it there. And then I'm gonna unwrap. I should have finished the sorted banjo textures because I have to use them. Okay. texture should I do? Maybe I should just, you know, actually, let's do this. Let me use some from, let's unwrap this well, okay? Let's make some seams. Let's do that. It's time to make some seams. Cool. I don't really know why I'm aligning these well. I just feel like it's important. I mean, I guess the general idea is that I want the texture to be of similar size, so that it's easy to tell the scale of things, you know, whereas when you have like an empty white area, it makes it hard. In fact, I might want to keep doing this in general while I'm editing, and make it easier, or something. Tab, snap, yeah. There we go. Perfect. How did the ricochet go? I played it, it was great. It was. You liked it. I'm glad. It didn't like win or anything. But you know, I'm really proud of how it turned out. You know, it's a solid game idea. I executed it quite well. I didn't get to do the screen shake, and also it was limited to like 1080p because I didn't do proper like menu scaling or whatever. I didn't make it all relative. I mean, it just like it works on my monitor. But yeah, I mean, I really do want to continue it, and I was continuing it for a while because there's like just so much you can do with it, right? Like, I have like 5 different world ideas for where I could like take it. In regards to like not like mechanics, I guess, like you know, you have the booster that boosts you, but there's also going to be one that teleports you while retaining momentum. So maybe you can do some like portal style, like kind of like, you know, going through a portal and then going out of it and then going to the same one maybe, and maybe they have like a limit of 3 jumps or just maybe 1 jump, like one warp. And there's also like blocks that would like break on being hit like twice maybe, so you would have to like bounce off the wall and hit it and then go through it. And there's just like, and maybe a block, like a switch that you hit and it offsets the entire map over like by like 8 units or whatever, so that way it like, it changes where you are in regards to the map, but also like where the things are in regards to the wall. So there's just so many directions that I could take it, so many ideas, and I really want to do that sometime. This is from Donkey Kong Country Returns. I think it's called Sloppy Shores. Oh no, it's Pinch and Press. Oh, this is the boss. Pretty good. Where's this too? Yeah, that's fine. File, export, play boom. Auto trying. Oh, I do need to delete this probably. I haven't imported a world in like over 3 months. Okay, I'll turn it down. Yeah, cause like when I was watching back the previous live stream, the music was like really quiet. This is probably a good volume, I think. But yeah, just let me know, because otherwise I won't really know. So I'll turn it down. Okay, good. Is the image too big? Absolute. Was it that? Wish I had levelers in here so that they could. Let me check the MTN. I mean, that's like that is the frickin' path. What's wrong with it? Hey Jackson, welcome to the stream. You didn't actually, you weren't actually here at the last one, were you? The one yesterday. Why is this being an asshole? Oh, nice. Well, that's a good excuse. I mean, maybe I should just okay, save as level. Maybe I'll just leave it as is, or I could just vertex shade it all. What the heck? Why is Banjo's backpack not working? But at least I made it to the one. Made it to this one. Yeah. I'm glad. What the heck? My Banjo's backpack is like fucking. Also, releasing the claim soon. I would agree. So the thing is, I'm not actually planning to use the clam. Just like the num, whatever it's called. If you look at, I sent a list, I believe, of the enemies that I'm using. So maybe you could reshade one of those instead. Just because I don't think there's any great spot for the num, but I mean, if you do reshade it, I might use it, but I wouldn't count on it. Why is it doing this? Do I need to triangulate? Only 90 drive, right? Really? Looks pretty weird. It works! What did I do? Which one did I do? Was it relative? Relative, okay, relative. Everyone now on use relative, okay. Amazing. Now is it gonna save? Yes! Yeah, success! So good at this. That was just a normal young one. Oh, huh. Yeah, I don't, yeah. That's weird. So I'm assuming... I'm gonna do Mad Monster Mansion. And it's good because I have so many freaking rooms. So I'm just gonna go with Mad Monster Mansion. I don't know if there's actually any paths. But I'm, you know, whatever. It's gonna be fine. So what room is it? This is the main exterior. Oops, my bad. This is the dock. So you know, like got like a like you know, like the stone pier, and then like a kind of like a town center-ish thing. So placing emphasis on vending precious people. I don't understand your joke, assuming it is trying to be a joke. So erase all. Then there shouldn't be an A. Okay, I really need to move my stuff around. Nope. Bam. Yes. Oh wow, look at that. It's like, oh yeah, because it's at the start. It's at the center of this, which is literally right here. I'm gonna move it up though. Okay. Yeah, I was just figuring it out. Okay. Well, save to ROM. Save to ROM. And now it's time to. Oh, look at that. Treasure of Cove. Thanks for the texture and shading tips. Yeah, sure. My pleasure. Um, yeah, if you have like, if you have a level and you just add like blubber and it starts to, you know, like, um, bug out. If you've actually like done nothing weird, although I guess you wouldn't really know something that might be weird, but you know, um, I wouldn't like give up and just like lower the poly count of the area because it was already pretty low seemingly. Anyways, let me I'm like losing my mind. Okay, open this. Is this like the right Project 64? Oh, I didn't make the general this general settings. Save, okay, and then have all moves. I'm just gonna save to, oops, save to run for just the purpose of it. Okay. But yeah, I need to. You added items. It doesn't look so empty. Yeah, but what about when you collect the items? My my Project 64 has been really stupid. Not letting me click on the crap. I'm gonna use a different Project 64. That just, to me, that seems kind of like an excuse for making a bare bones area. Like, oh, well, once I add items in it, it looks fine. It's probably because of the something, probably the memory. Yeah, counter factor 1. Update. Hello? What the fuck? Bro, why is it so hard to just run a level? You could add pictures, you could add photo frames, you could add windows, you could have like wooden arches along the walls, you could have like cross beams kind of higher up on the walls for like structural support. You could add tables, or like a shop. A shop would have shelves to sell stuff. You wouldn't just have it all behind the. I mean, generally they do it in the pawn shop, but I don't know. Oh, it's not plugged in. That's why. So tired of having to unplug things. I have like one fewer USB input than I need. Nice. Okay. Oh, you don't need to reset. That's nice. All right. Let's try it. Scale is pretty okay. This area could be a little bit bigger, I think. The building size is fine, maybe a little bit bigger. This should probably be a little bit depthier. Not a lot. Um, and you know, like when you're challenge trotting, you get around pretty fast. Should this be higher? This could be like one more block of these higher. The size of this. This is okay. Oops. Nice. Got that awesome skybox. I might just keep using this one since it's so amazing. Probably just have to rotate the world so that the moon is out on in the water. Mm-hmm. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. This area is like right here is fine, like the empty area with like probably like trash cans and barrels and stuff. So I'm tempted to just scale everything up by like point or by like 1.25, but it seems kind of lazy. Like I feel like maybe it is the right way to go. So right now someone is making a song for it. Um, so I'm hoping to use that if it's like like good enough, I guess. And also I probably want this to be high enough to where you can't see the platform of it. So yeah, I mean I guess I probably should just scale everything up. Let's try that. Yeah, it would be. Would be usable. Hello, by name. Welcome back. Glad you could make this one again. think I'm just gonna leave this as one. Rail to boom. Easy. Hold on, I'm gonna add a hotkey. Audio. No, hotkeys. Display capture. Insert. Key combinations shared with hide. Oh, dos casas. Welcome to the stream. And then our insert should toggle it back. Sweet. Easy. Apparently not. Apparently it's not easy. Do I seriously have to change this every time? Can I save this? I just want to save it like in general. San Pedro, Argentina. That's crazy. Good for you. I'm glad you could make it. Alright. Yes. Yeah. That should be a little bit higher. Because, you know, I want that, yeah. I think the scale's pretty good, especially since there will be those, like, pillars, like the log, like, tying to log things, like, here along it. And also, I mean, I might make it, push in a little bit more, but, this depth right here is pretty good. Maybe I could, like, squish this part and then stretch this part, the back, like the sidewalk part with the buildings on it. Scale seems good, yeah, not too big or too small. Which is good. This area is a good size now. You really do need a lot of like imagination when you're doing this crap. You need to like be able to like kind of feel it, like that sense of like 3D awareness. It seems a little laggy. That could just be like my computer or Project 64. I mean, it is 60. I guess it's fine. Where does the player start? Probably on one of these docks. What do you call it? Like pier dock? Is that what you call them? The little wooden boardwalk things. No. I just messed up my audio source. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Could you recreate what would have been Stop and Swap? Not really. You can put the eggs back in the world, but it's not gonna like do the whole cartridge swapping thing. It would be more like a bonus item. And also there's just one level, one world, so probably wouldn't do it anyways. But I like how open it is, but there's like direction. You know, you have the two paths. You have the one path like down here, so and then also the building, so it's like a nice layout. It's a simple layout. Just got to make it feel a bit more bustling, a bit more cluttered, I guess, with the buildings. I also hope to find if this main path is just gonna be empty, I probably will make it smaller, like shrink in more, because I don't really want it to just be like a wide thing for the sake of it. I mean, to some degree, you do want that just so it actually feels like a real space and like you know you have ample area to move around, so you're not like, especially if like enemies knock you around, so that you don't fall off. But at some point, you don't want it to be just an endless empty area. Kind of reminds me of like the Mayhem Temple paths. Like they were just so wide, like those stairways, and like it was fine. Like it gave it like a cool grand feel, but because there were so few notes, like there was like what, only like 50 notes or so, since each one gave you 2 or each one gave you 5 or something. Maybe there was like 25 or something, or 20. It was like, you know, there's just a lot of like stuff like this where it was just like a wide thing and you just go in the center. Whereas I feel like a level like Treasure Trove Cove, like the platforms were thin. I don't know. I'm just rambling now. So that's good. Oh, nice. I love this scene. Okay. Let's continue this. I'm gonna save a new version. Oops. I'm gonna save, then I'm gonna quit, and then I'm gonna move everything. From the beach to the bay. Indeed. Okay, so 2. Oops. And yeah, I know that it went block. In case there's any worry. Maybe the texture should be in media stuff, but I kind of want this to be like just be level files. I can't talk. Speaking is difficult. Oh, I swear, dude, this level's giving me big Banjo-Kazooie vibes, and I love it. Oh, nice. Good for them. The game's okay. feel like just like the gameplay loop, like the funness isn't very high. It has a lot of character and a lot of care, and you know, really well done, really polished. But I don't know. So this is a good size now. I'm gonna shrink the sides in a little bit. I always wonder what these chords are here. They're just so weird. Also, I think that part was from like a Project Dream song or something. So what next? I could do the stuff over here. The steppy step. Yeah. Yeah, I've tried playing it again, and I enjoy it. I guess it doesn't help that Mayhem Temple, I've played Mayhem Temple, like, oh my gosh, I've probably beaten that world like 20 times. Because of how many times I would restart the game. Just because, it's like like, oh, it's so exciting, like, ooh, starting the game again. But, yeah, I know what you mean. Especially if you already know how the jiggies work, like, Banjo-Kazooie, I think that one big thing that it had, like, the upper hand over Kazooie was, like, puzzles, I guess, just in general. Kazooie puzzles were more about, like, do this, like, do 5 of this, like, throw eggs into 5 of these mouths and, like, look for them or activate something. They were never really very grand scale. They were very short term, very tiny, very, like, in their place. They didn't, like, branch out. But Tui, they had, like, puzzles where, like, you would have to go around and, like, you would generally be, like, confused. Like, where have I been? Like, where else do I have to go? How do I open this door? And it was definitely frustrating at times. Because sometimes you just wanted to, like, continue playing the game and get past it, but in a way, it did kind of grip you by the throat and, like, make it more intense, I guess. That's one of the parts that I liked about it. Like, the puzzles, like, I don't know, stuff in, like, Grunty's, Grunty Industries were just, like, some of the puzzles, like with the crusher or whatever, the conveyor belt, turning it on or whatever it was, and the battery, moving the batteries around, and like unlocking the door, and just how you enter the level, you have to use the train, which is just really cool because everyone, probably went into the main entrance and was like, okay, I can't actually enter the level, the building, and it's just really, yeah. Ambitious, I guess. It's more ambitious. Yeah. I haven't actually replayed Tui fully, but I think I might agree with you, By9. Except for the fact that because Kazooie's puzzles and stuff are kind of like a bit more simple, they do get boring. Like, I don't know, the first 2 levels, even 3. Well, first 4 minus Clanker, so Mumbo, Treasure Trove, and Bubble Glue. Like, just the stuff was cool. It was all characteristic and like really bubbly and cartoony, but I usually get bored of it. Like, I can probably name every Jiggy off the top of my head, which I certainly could not do in Tui. And that's kind of a good thing and a bad thing for Tui. It's like a bittersweet thing, because it gives it more, like, I don't know. the GBA one is really playable. Yeah, I agree. That one has some nice mystery, some nice puzzles. So how do I continue? Where do I go from now? From here? Oh, I remember. Stop distracting me. Stop provoking my brain and giving me good conversations about it. Wish this wouldn't stretch it. Yeah, it says it in the... Oh yeah, you wouldn't see it. Submissions, nice. Probably go down. Hmm. Let me check my reference. Hello, Nick Lev. Welcome back. Or I guess welcome, since I don't think you were at the one yesterday. I'm making a level for a little project on the Banjo's Backpack server. It's a single level for the spooky month that we got right now, and people can submit stuff like objects and sprites and like a song and enemies and textures and everything, and I'm essentially building around that. So it's like a collaboration. How do you know that they're scared about that? I probably honestly wouldn't be satisfied with the way it would look. Those remakes are okay, but they're too smooth. I don't know. Maybe that's just because I'm so used to the style, like the polygonal style of it, but I feel like they are just too smooth. If I knew how to make music animals or anything like that, totally contribute. It's cool. You're contributing right now by watching. Don't worry about that. I could make this like a jail, like a little prison view right here, just for fun. Or there could be a Jinjo inside. Maybe you could break it open, or could have that ghost thing. Yeah, exactly. If they did it well, and they did it right, then we'd like it. No shit, right? But yeah, all right. Good scale. That could be a little bit. It's probably gonna bother me now that they're not squares. But I think I want that extra room. But the HG releases are pretty good as is. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the games looked good as it already, you know? I mean, the lighting was fine, the colors were fine, the textures were fine. The textures could be better. I just don't, and often I don't like the lighting of modern games. Like, they just kind of use, like, just like, ooh, let's just make the lighting better and add bloom and stuff. And look at how the Oddworld's Abe's Odyssey remake, how that went. It's like it's too colorful and too bright and happy when it's supposed to be like a dark, industrial, like morally charged game. And like it has this amazing thick atmosphere, but just having it all bright and colorful, it just ruins it. Just port the old ones to Switch and make new ones. That's kind of my stance too, yeah. But if they did make a remake, I would be hopeful, because that's probably their way of like being like, okay, are people still interested in it? Which obviously they are. I mean, people would buy a Banjo-3 in a heartbeat. I mean, look what happened with Ukulele. That they were trapped just out in the open. Oh, Little Prison there would be great. I'd love it if all the changes were happening somewhere. Yeah, I know what you mean. What's up, Daniel? Welcome back. Man, we got all the people. We got like 6 viewers. I'm glad. One of the brave, one of Lazo Cage. Yeah, totally. Like, each one has like a tiny little story behind it almost. I agree with that statement. Is this, I got this. Okay. Now what's gonna be here? Probably some sand. Probably just some sand. Let's see if we can make some assets with it. A lobster cage would be cool. I don't know if maybe you can make it destructible. I don't really like the bloody mummy idea. I don't think it would fit the pirate theme, and the life killer is just kind of green. Just look green and black. You probably would have wanted to just replace the texture if you wanted to make it green. And the text is just too dark. Like, it's just overly dark. And the red kind of doesn't look very good with it. With the color. flip out when you free them? Yeah, but how would you free them? Like, you gotta, like, touch them, so... I don't know, yeah. 7 viewers! Bro, there's so many, they're so popular. Well, then learn. Pretty sure Zambezi did a video on it or something. Let me look at this reference again. I'm not sure I like this, nice. I did not recognize it. I'm unsure about this. I'm gonna try another. It's a 1-level hack. Kind of. You mean the Gruncher's Revenge? I haven't done that in a while, just because I've had school and stuff. Spooktober. Better not cut other things. Let me just do this. Yeah, me too. Sure. Dang, this straight up sounded like something from Donkey Kong Country Returns, or like Tropical Freeze. Big Town. Sounds like in How to Train Your Dragon. Do this, I guess. This is just... This is just... Okay. A bad MIDI version. No, cut it! Grant would do that. Let's make the levels main thing each other. I missed that. I think I like this better. It's a little weird having it right here, but stonks. These textures are having a good time. Textures are having such a good time. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 9. 6, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You know, Project Dream music would be awesome. I don't know. I could try to do an arrangement of the project, like a Project Dream song. That'd be awesome. Wouldn't that be great? Why is it rotated like that? This is just gonna have to be a little bit stretched. Picture of Black Eye novel? Duh. What? No. That's annoying. Oh, okay. What is that? Alright, that's okay. I'm just gonna kind of put this in the abyss. Export blam. No. Relative. Glad that I'm not having any issues anymore. That's nice. Got a crown. Hello, Banjo. I guess it's a good size, right? Kind of feel like it should be a little bit bigger, but I think that's just I think that's a bad idea. I don't think that's a very good judgment of mine. And it also isn't in an awkward spot, which is good. So you'd have like the dog rig. Although this would probably go out somewhere. What? You're not a true fan. She even says it. She says it herself. It always pains me. It always pains me when I hear people calling Kazooie a male. It's like, I mean, come on, bro. Banjo gets lonely. I feel like this sidewalk should be a bit higher, but you probably shouldn't need to have to jump to get on it. Though it also is kind of weird doing this clipping thing. Control in this game are so good. 8 people watching! Dude, do you think we can make 10 today? Think we can get to 10 people watching today? Good layout so far. So yeah, Bubba would be up here. I think I actually might want to rotate the level around just so that it does face the moon properly. Interesting seeing other people's level building flow. Yeah, apparently. Much less deliberate than this, huh? I usually make them whole out generating and beat it into shape. Me too! Because this is like not very tyrannic, it's kind of different, it's a different workflow. Tyrannic stuff, natural stuff is like a lot more kind of messing around. At least, I guess from my limited experience. I guess for stuff like this, it's more exact. I feel like you're able to have more control and be more precise because there's less of a uh, concern for making it look natural and random and stuff. So you can just kind of make, stuff that, and also it's a lot more simple. You just have a big plane instead of like having to draw the terrain and make it bumpy or whatever. But yeah, I'm really liking this so far. It's quite good. I need to check my work schedule because I work later today. Friday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Gosh dang it, I got at 4:30. I hate that so much. I hate that. I don't want to go in at 4:30. The banjo on the back gives the level some test room vibes. Oh, totally, yeah. And also the dev texture that's wrapped around like everything. You got the T-posing banjo with the brick wings. Did you just change the tempo? Okay, so that's this. What's the next thing? Let me look at my papers. That's me though, staring at the abyss. So I'm thinking, well, I could have a diagonal one, that would be kind of cool. I mean, it's untraditional. Ooh, I could have or be like, good job, normal. You're a failure. So it'd be like this. And then it'd have like a bit of the wooden thing right here. It gives it a little bit of a Treasure Trove Cove vibe at the start, but I don't think that's really a bad thing. Any ideas? Any opinions? Because then, like, you're smack dab in the center, you can see the buildings on the side. But then, in a way, having you start on the side will give you more, like, direction. So it's like, blam, blam, instead of like, psh. So that way you see more of the level, like, you go through more of it. Maybe you start on the pier that's gonna be here. So that way you have to like walk up this, and then you have like a good look of everything around. But then you're kind of Freeze Easy. Right now I'm using Mad Monster Mansion. What would Freeze Easy have to offer? But like, having it start here, you have a good view, but you're also kind of far away from like the center of everything. Huh. I see. And I could also kind of... Did the stream end? It supports paths. Can you find out if Mad Monster Mansion supports paths? If you will, please. I would like to know. No! I probably want this to be kind of wide. Don't know why I really did that. Stretch. I guess the ship would be here. Yeah, yeah, that works. Cool. Sweet. It's coming together well. Now, do I want this to be like a little bit down, like that? I think maybe a little bit. Yeah, that's fun. Why does that happen? Like, as soon as I select something else, it's like, Disney. Nice. Didn't even cut. Nice. Oh, I can cut it and then I can move it. Nice. I'm doing it, boys. I'm doing it. I'm very fortunate in that I have a lot of patience. I'm a very, generally a very patient person. Very patient person. I'm a very patient person. So like, if I like want to learn something, like this wasn't, Blender isn't very hard. Like Blender isn't as hard as like learning Unity. That like scares me. Something like that scares me. But I mean this. Not as hard. You know? So that's not the right height. I can tell you it is? Well, that's an optical illusion and a half. Doing a pumpkin banjo for Halloween seems to be giving it the big eyes and dressing it. Oh, like actually making a, like carving it. Yeah, that'd be cool. I would like that. Looking good, yo. Welcome, sour OG. Glad you like it. It could be a stack of crates, but that wouldn't really make any sense. Like, how would it pull? Reach it, really. Finally, this song then. That's cool. That's fine. I don't want to do. Is that okay? Does that look good? It's kind of funky. It's like, I mean, I might as well. I mean, I might as well just make it like. Just sloped, you know? And I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Especially, I'm not sure I would actually have something. Maybe you start out in a little robot at the end. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be a cool start, I think. So, I mean, a sloped one would be fine. It also looks more like concise. This is just like, you have like the slope, but then you also have this weird like cutout square, and like it's weird to have both. I like how that lines up. So I'm gonna go with just this for now. And then I also wanted one on this side too. So this is gonna have a tavern, and it's gonna have like a cutout thing. Let me do that now. This is like really fun. This is enjoyable. Like I'm having a good time doing this. I quite like working on the grid. It's relatively easy. Because it's gonna have like a sandy area with I don't know, stuff. And I might as well have a slope here too, or maybe a ladder. Maybe a ladder might be a nice for variety. Also probably a palm tree. And then we have other building. Ooh, this is cool. Nope. Well, I gotta say, it's super great that this is gonna be all messed up. Scaling. Love that. This will have a ramp in it. Cool, they're like all different, which is interesting. Should be like that maybe? No. I could make it like a stone extension of this. Like I think Jolly did that. I think Jolly did do that. Let me look it up. Oh, this is from Curse of Monkey Island. Jolly. So they didn't actually have any piers, any wooden piers. All their stuff was stone. It's also interesting that they like really separated like the residential area and the dock area. Gosh, Atlantis looked awesome. Awesome looking area. All the colors and the like column stuff. Ancient structures. Gloomy Galleon. Ready for inspiration. You know, the thing is, Gloomy Galleon had a lighthouse in it. So does Treasure Trove Cove. So does Zambezi's Hack. I kind of want to nut to it because of it. They did a great job on this lighthouse section because they like rendered the lighting for it, or so, or like seemingly so. Dang, the galleon looks empty. So this is overcooked. Nice. Have you seen Wrath of Jinjosh? Just a new video with Jinjo. I haven't. Splatoon map? Really? I've never played Splatoon. pretty steep. I can see that. So I kind of forget why I put this here. This was supposed to be like the entrance to the tavern, but I don't know, like having it having the entrance on the side just kind of like, you know. Yeah, it's gonna be run by Logo. I have a playlist of Castlevania music. I think it's called Spooper, isn't it? It is called Spooper. It's just that scale, it's gotta match. Nice. Thank you. I think so too. I think it's looking quite good. I think it's time for another playtest. I'm gonna save this as 3. Getting all those versions. Relative. Hmm? Oh wait. Import over here. What? Hold on just a second. Oh, it's because I exported. No, I overwrote it. That's on. Oh, it did. Ooh, got that organ. Well, dang, that's funky as fuck. New funky mode. Cool. And when you finish this picture, it's gonna be one hell of a map. Why? I don't think I'm following the joke. Because it's spooky? Or is it because I said it's good as hell? I don't know. I'm delusional. You know? I really wish I didn't have to do this every time. Do that stereo. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's not really about hell, though. Kind of. Okay. Cool. Good scale. I like the area is like a perfect size. Has like an adventure to it, but it's not like giant and empty. There's a lot of like oh god. There's a lot of I don't know how to describe it. Uh like layered stuff that you see. So like you see you're on this dock right here, and then you see the dock over there, and then you see the platform, and you see the building. So it's like kind of decky. Hello, Banjo. Oh, that's glitchy. This is a good size, I think. This depth is okay. Once I have the stone stuff, it'll be better. And that's sand down there. This will lead to like maybe this is where the the ghost pirate ship comes around. You know. Yeah, Banjo is doing it wrong. The T pose. Yeah. You know, I kind of want to make it where like you have to stand on something tall and then jump onto it as it's going by. Especially since it's a ship, so it's going to be kind of like up out of the water because of the buoyancy. So maybe I could have a stack of crates right here, like a pretty hefty stack of crates at the end of this pier right here. That might be cool. Could have some platforming on these. Gotta like do this, reach over, and then jump across on the top. Maybe reach a little doorway that's here, like a jiggy that's hanging or something. Switch legs too. Oh. And this area is still a good size. Might actually make it bigger. And so this is where you start. That would be a good angle. And also the camera the camera will have an effect on it. So it'll probably be I don't know, maybe a little bit farther away, maybe. Maybe there's a crate at the end that you start. Oh, that wouldn't work. Hello, Oni64. Welcome to the stream. It's been a while since I've seen you. Just been working on this single level hack. Emphasis on single level, single world, no strings attached. Just one world for me to work on, focus on. It's for the Spooktacular collaboration on the Banjo's Backpack server. So other people like make models and textures and enemies and stuff. Well, not make enemies, but like modify them, and they submit them. And I'm making the level around it, and I'm gonna put the stuff in, put the enemies in, put like whatever they make, and I still need like a lamppost by Brady. Still doing that. So if you are good at modeling or any of those things, then feel free to submit something. This is looking so good. I'm so glad that I like this method of like blocking it out with the dev textures. Actually, kind of works like a charm because you don't need to worry about texturing. You don't need to worry about alignment. Although I kind of did, but there's no. I wish there were a way to do like all of it was just the same scale. I'm sure there is, but it's just much more streamlined. Not sure why it's lagging. It could just be because of the banjo. That's what I'm guessing. So I think I'm gonna end it here, guys. I have work in a couple hours, and I have some work that I got to do before that. But really glad, I had like a good number of people coming in and watching and hanging out and asking or not. Yeah, I guess they asked questions and chatted and all that stuff. So makes it more enjoyable for me, even if I do like compulsively check the chat like every 20 seconds, probably more than that actually. And I made some good progress too. Like the world is much more fleshed out. It's not just like the walking area. Like you have the rough buildings, and I'm pretty happy with the building sizes. I feel like they could be a little bit like wider, um, but it's it's fine. It's fine for now. I'm excited for the prospects of this level. So again, thanks everyone for watching. I'm not sure when the next one will be. Um, maybe this weekend. I don't know. I don't want to. I don't want to bet on like three streams in a row or like in close succession, but at least I have like the main area blocked out. So we have that, right? We have that. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next stream. Goodbye.